of
I've
combination of idioms.
I've made a portmanteau of idioms, yeah.
It would be doable if your mic was
His
on.
mic is not on, yeah. It would be definitely doable.
Hey, there we go.
And it's doable.
Hey.
So like we said, a lot of familiar faces coming out that you haven't seen in a minute. Maybe not in bracket, but familiar voices.
Right.
Yeah. Everyone's excited about new
Extremely
Smash game.
Very, very exciting. Overall, it's so fun.
Oof. But, you know, not to discount this game. It's still pretty fun to watch.
Still a lot of time left. Like, it's going to be a solid 6 months
Oh,
until Smash Ultimate comes out. So.
Yeah.
Boggles my mind.
Yeah.
Boggle. I'm sorry.
Man, so I feel like
that's it. We're done. That's
Stefan, I've seen
I'm
you.
sorry. That's all I was going to say is I was just going to apologize.
I've seen you in the player cam watching some of these Lima sets where he's not going Bayo. I want to know what's going through your mind as you're stroking that goatee.
It's just interesting to see how he plays them, since, you know, like, I feel like at the start of his career, Lima was like kind of like everyone wrote him off as like, oh, you know, he just plays Bea. He's
right.
Like, the character's broken. He abuses things that's broken about the character, and he's bad games, and we hate him.
Yeah.
And I feel like even if that was the case before, which I think is debatable,
right.
it definitely is not now. His Zero Suit like isn't super flashy, but that you don't need to be super flashy to get the job done.
Yeah, it's like the same scenario with like you could have the Fatality who is super you know, balls to the wall with his Captain Falcon, or you could have the lamest running away back air spacing Captain Falcon in the world.
Right, and it's something to keep in mind. Like games like these, there is no prize for whoever played flashiest at the end of the day.
Right.
The prize is the people who win the tournament.
Yeah, there's not. This isn't a combo contest.
Nope.
That's a different thing.
There are few and far between those combo contests.
Go to SmashCon for that.
And they're like only Smash 64 and that one Greninja one that they had.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a really even game so far.
Yeah, it's actually
Kosoku's been playing this really nicely.
He has. The jump out of shield was actually really clutched by Lima there at the corner because he could have got back there and killed DBZ.
I was going to say, this is a really scary situation for a Zero Suit to be in against Mario. I feel like one of the struggles in the matchup is she has to commit to short hop to get almost anything done.
Right.
And at those kill percents, Mario's like, all right, I'll take a trade. I'll happily run in and get this up smash.
But maybe not that trade.
Yeah, that trade, though.
Not the best trade.
Especially not at the end of the game, because if you get hit off the side and they get star KO'd, you have a problem.
Oh, okay. I like the idea of the reverse to try to mix up the DI, maybe catch him off the top in a scenario where normally he wouldn't kill.
Oh, he didn't jump.
I literally looked away while you were talking.
Okay, so what happened was he got hit with the jab and then tried to buffer side B out of it to grab the ledge, but he was still in the timer where he couldn't grab the ledge with it, so he just went for that whip, fell off. I don't know if that's like
boy did not want to grab.
Lima not familiar with the scenario because there's so many times where that's not really relevant to him.
Yeah.
Much more relevant for tether characters.
Especially for fast, like side B tether like that. Whenever you're so close to the ledge.
Well, right in.
Yeah, that's like, low key. That's like a very common opener for Zero Suits. Like
just running
excuse me, we're in game 2 now.
Yeah. Well, it's still opener of the game.
No, yeah, I mean opener for the game, not for the set opener. I mean like the opener as in,
oh,
like,
no, that's what I was saying, is that it's like when you start the game, it's like, excuse me, we've started now.
I see.
Like, get your head in the game, Kosoku. We are in the game. That's not what I was saying.
He also thought that. I was like, no, yeah, it's the start of the game.
No, I mean, like,
that's fine.
No. Literally, like, Go is on the screen, so you can't see half of it. She covers like 3/4 of the stage with the dash grab. Like,
did not realize we had a quadcast going on. Shout out to Professor Q.
I love Professor Q.
God. Okay. And oh my goodness. Kosoku feeding for these landings.
That was the thing. Mario is very good at covering.
That was really smart, honestly.
That was like a Cirque du Soleil off the stage. Yeah.
Oh.
Some of Lima's dash attacks look really intentional, and some of them are clearly like misperfect pivots. But they're intentional in the way that Zero Suit dash attacks were intentional when we played her on 3DS, because we were like, oh, this goes far, and maybe it crosses up, and it's hard to punish.
Yep. Kosoku, one of the best parts about Kosoku is he's actually really good at spacing just outside of your character range. Like those little like turn back walks right there.
Oh,
it's maddening to play against because he's really, really good at spacing it exactly outside the range of whatever you can currently do.
You have something right in his face, and he comes in with a grab, or he's smacking you with that back air.
There, like for the dash attack, that's how he got the kill. He walked backwards and then up smash for the punish. Cool. Still living.
Good DI.
Great. Okay, gotta be careful with the down smash with the ledge.
I feel like Kosoku's always had really good DI. I might be crazy, but I feel like he has.
I could agree with that. His DI is like pretty consistent. He never dies to anything super low percent.
I mean, honestly, I feel like at this percent, I understand him not going for that.
Who needs the kick when you just do the footstool, right?
Yeah.
Nice and easy. Cool. Yeah, that double jump gonna get punished though.
Some excellent movement there. Good commit by Lima there, though.
Yeah, honestly, that was like a light the lantern down
That
air
was a
that
very light line.
really worked out.
Extremely light the lantern. I'm saying that a lot. Lima presses a lot of buttons. He's not as flashy as Light is with it, but he does like to press a lot of buttons with Zero Suit.
It might just come from playing in the same region so much.
Yeah. I know I can press buttons here. I've seen it happen
Yeah.
many
Like,
times.
This works with light, so I can do it too.
It's the Zero Suit backer that's going to win out there. Does a good job to find his way back on stage by Kosoku. Not going to go for the committal up beast and Zero Suit fast falls.
Getting a little bit too aggressive now is Kosoku. Normally, like you said, he was going to be doing a lot of walking back and pacing, but he's kind of approaching with neutral air and such.
Right, yeah, he's getting a lot of unfavorable trades.
Oh, down air would have done it.
Max space on that Zaire, so we knew he couldn't punish, but he decided to take position.
Yeah, Lima is in full rope-a-dope mode. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be nowhere near you. You're going to kill me extra hard with that up smash, so let's never be in a situation where that could work. That sounds great.
He doesn't want to just short hop in his face. It's so scary.
Yeah.
But what else can Zero Suit do? There, yeah, just jump away.
There he recognizes, like, okay, he did not run in. Now I need to abort.
It's like, what can I do right now against this Mario that doesn't involve jumping? Nothing. I'm Zero Suit Samus. I'll charge this Paralyzer and get it reflected.
I enjoy that Kosoku's just been herding him into the corner and then waiting to get an opportunity. It does kill.
Actually, such a smart punish.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he had time to hit anything else significant.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, especially not like the uncharged Paralyzer shot like that. It's good confirm.
Especially that range.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have, like, dash attacked him. That's not going to do much.
Which I would have believed that Lima would have done.
Yeah.
That's what I expected.
We have been seeing a lot of dash
We've been
attacks.
seeing a lot of it. He's treating that like, again, like 3DS Yoshi dash attack.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you're just
yeah.
like, oh, yeah. Goes far.
Put the foot out.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
If you put your foot far enough ahead of you, you can't see your opponent.
Yeah. Ooh, up throw into back air instead of a up throw down air. I wonder just maybe he was trying to set up a position for a reset that I don't know about, which is very possible.
I'd like to see Lima be using those up smashes and the up tilts a little more just to gain that juggle position against Kosoku.
Yeah, he hasn't really been covering his landings as much. Just sort of playing defensively, getting his licks whenever Kosoku is trying to move in. Which has been working decently, but this game, Kosoku seems like he's working pretty well against it.
Excellent up smash right there.
Catching the landings well. Doesn't quite get that one out in time, so the Nair finds its way down.
Oh.
Really scary position off stage, but Kosoku's definitely seen that more than once.
More than once. He has to deal with that like every week. The
Yeah.
GGEA training.
Does play against Light on the regular. And like we said, this is a very reminiscent of Light ZSS.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's playing to his advantage or maybe hurting him a little bit because there's so many things that are similar but just off that might mess up your reads.
Oh. Scary times.
And Kosoku just wants to up smash him the moment he
I
drops
know.
from that plat.
And it's so tempting. And, like, you know both the players understand that. Like, you're Mario. You're going to be going for up smash KOs. So it can be hard not to pull the trigger.
I really like the quick change from the zero to the grab.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's
That's
the Kosoku!
Almost worked.
The orbital Kosoku.
Anytime Lima gets hit with the Kosoku, it's the funniest thing in the world to me because I'm like, Lima, you do that! But in reverse, it's the reverse Kosoku.
That's hilarious. Oh, yep. Nice spacing on the back. I drifted a little bit too far back for the up air from the ledge to connect. Now he's hunting for that up smash.
Oh, as long as he gets him to the... If he can hurt him to the ledge like he's been doing recently, he might be able to find that back throw so long as he can get past him.
Yeah, he's been having a hard time setting that up without Lima slipping away. Be pretty big now if you could get one. Okay,
There we
nice
go.
reverse
Excellent.
rush.
Yep.
Yeah.
Catches him trying to go for that grab in the air, not going to be able to snag him.
Okay, so good.
40% is nothing to a Mario.
So how do you feel about using your invincibility just to push your opponent out of center stage? Is that a good use of it?
That's a good question. There's a lot of different ways you could think about it. Like, pushing them out of center stage will give you, like, a good position if you can actually chase them down, but it really depends on what your opponent is trying to do, too. Like, I feel like it's more your opponent who gets to decide what they're trying to gain at the end of your invulnerability rather than the other way around. Because they can decide whether they're like, oh, no, I'm going to cross them up, or I'm going to run past them, or like run at them and then roll away, try to like slip around. Oh.
Pick and choose your battles. Kosoku is picking and choosing to not engage right now.
Yep.
Yeah, Lima's been going for a lot of really defensive retreating Zairs and Nairs, and Kosoku, for the most part, is having trouble getting in as you would. Long range, Mario doesn't have the best of ways to deal with it, but
There
does
we go.
find it.
That
It's been
time, the up
nickel-
smash trade with the back air.
right, at the start, Lima was like,
Definitely
okay,
worth
I'm at like 20-30%. I can afford to play this defensive, and the risk-reward is this character is so intense that if I land one of these Zairs or Nairs, I
Right,
get a
right.
huge benefit.
Yeah.